Should be recording now. Hi, my name is Chris Blake. I'm with the National Diaper Bank Network, and I'm here today with Shari Douglas, who is the Diaper Bank Director of the Bear Needs Diaper Bank, and that's at the Mid-South Food Bank in Memphis, Tennessee. So, Shari, I want to ask you a little bit about how the Bear Needs Diaper Bank got started at the food bank, and how it got started and how all that works for you.
So it actually got started because the Urban Child Institute here in Memphis, Tennessee saw the sign in Nashville that said "No Child Left Behind," and they thought it was the cutest thing and so interesting, and they wanted to know what it meant. So when they did the research and found out that Nashville had a diaper bank, they was like, hey, we need that here in Memphis. So they started doing all of the research and partnering with different organizations that work directly with children. And they needed a house essentially for the program. But what better place to have a diaper bank than a food bank? So that's how we came aboard with it. And from there, we've taken it and turned it into a large program, fairly large for our 31 county service area. And we do distribution through partner agencies, and we also do mobile distributions.
And how long ago was that? How long ago you started?
This is July started our second year.
Second year, great. And about how many clients or how many kids, how many families are you serving now?
So as of July, we were at about 13,000. Wow. And we normally at a distribution, if we do one every month, it's up to about 600 kids per distribution.
So it sounds like the diaper needs awareness, the idea of diaper needs awareness is really what started your diaper bank there in Memphis. What kinds of things do you do for Diaper Need Awareness Week this year or in other years?
Last year we did do a kickoff event to kind of bring awareness to the program since it was just starting out. We wanted the community to know that we were adding a new resource to the food bank and, you know, what they could do to get involved with it. Because of COVID, of course, we weren't able to schedule anything like that, but we did partner with ABC 24 and Kroger to do a diaper drive for us. And then we are hosting a distribution later this week.
Does Kroger work with you every year? I mean, so far.
They did work with us last year. They made a donation last year, and this year they're allowing us to put bins in about 9 of their stores across 2 states.
That's cool.
So that we can collect donations from employees, from patrons, you know, so forth and so on.
Very cool. That's fantastic. And so at the food bank, is it good? Is it not so good? What are the good parts and the bad parts about having a diaper bank that's in a food bank?
The bad parts are more so just when it comes to funding and our donors, because we share a donor base, as well as being under the same 501c3. It makes it really hard to apply for additional funding from places that are already currently funding the food bank. But some of the offsets to that is I do not have to pay for a location. I have a huge space with racking, and I get to use all of the boxes that I could possibly need, as well as having the backup support of the food bank's funding in case of any emergency situations such as COVID.
Oh, that's good. I know some diaper banks are completely on their own and others are underneath other organizations, and it seems like it's a different way to manage both of those. Yeah.
Very different.
Yeah. Hey, so with COVID now, since you've been going for about 2 years, probably like half the time you've been having a diaper bank has been with COVID. So it just seems normal. But how in the before years when we used to have a normal life, what's been different between the way that the diaper bank was operating before COVID and after COVID? What have you learned? What are you doing different? What has been some of the, I mean, if this interview were going out to different diaper banks, how would you, if someone were coming to you, how would you help them and say, here's what we've learned, here's what's worked for us, here's been the best and worst parts of dealing with diaper need during COVID?
So for us, like you said, we were just pretty much starting when COVID hit, and we had to rush a lot of things. Like we had planned on putting off our mobile distributions until we got a little bit of time up under our belt, so that we could work out with our partner agencies and everything. And as soon as COVID hit, it was like, all right, we need to go ahead and schedule diaper mobiles. We need to go ahead and get these products out into the community. We also changed our intake forms that we use to ask COVID-related questions to use for different funding for grants and things like that. So we would know exactly the clients that we were serving, how they were affected, and also to know what other things that they need, other resources. So that was, I think, the two major ways that we had to change. We normally do a full contract process with new agencies. We had to take on what we call our temporary agencies to try and get product in different counties. So that was something that was kind of a last minute decision, but it's really worked out well. And we're trying to see how we can possibly onboard some of those temporary agencies to continue pushing product out.
Very cool. Hey, did you ever come to any of the conferences that we had?
Yes, I was at the one last year, and I will be at the one this year virtually.
Yeah, we're excited about the virtual one. You know, one of the things we've been talking about is that as a network, we've always been virtual, right? We don't really think about it when you don't have to think about it, but this year we've been thinking about it. So we're sort of excited to see how the virtual conference goes next month. So
I'm kind of bummed about Florida, but you know, I'm still happy to get the information. That really helped when we were first starting out. It really helped, and it helped us prepare for the upcoming year, you know, even with COVID. So we're really appreciative of that.
yeah, we're excited about it. I was supposed to take my daughter and my wife. We were going to go swim with the dolphins after the conference was over at the SeaWorld or whatever it is. But we're not going to be able to do that this year. But hopefully we'll be able to go next year. So that vaccine better come out soon. My daughter wants to swim with a dolphin.
Take me with you.
Great. Okay. So anything else as we're wrapping up the interview? Anything else that you'd like to share or talk about? Anything that we, for Diaper Need Awareness Week or COVID response or just general diaper bank stuff? Is there anything else you'd like to share? Any other final thoughts?
Just as far as with Diaper Need Awareness Week, I think it's a wonderful opportunity for us to push even more information out into the community. We've had a lot of agencies, food bank agencies, that have been willing to partner with us to get information out, as well as to bring in their clients to our mobiles and things like that. And with being in Memphis, it's a really, really impoverished area. So the need is exacerbated by COVID. And what I'm hoping is with Diaper Need Awareness Week being aired, we will get more support. And it's not just financial support, but also volunteer support to be able to get more diapers wrapped and be able to get more volunteers out at the site to just distribute them as we're doing our mobiles.
Fantastic. Yeah, we'll make sure to send you as much material and information as we can to help push the good news out there to everyone in Memphis and all the surrounding areas. So thank you, Shari. I really appreciate you taking time today, and hopefully this video will be helpful to lots of diaper banks around the country. And if people want to get in touch with you, the website is midsouthfoodbank.org. Is that right?
Yep, that's correct. And you can click on Diaper Bank. We are in the process of changing over our website to a new platform. So if you run into any hiccups, that's what's going on. But right now, you just go straight to midsouthfoodbank.org and click Diaper Bank, and all the information is there.
Great. Thank you so much, Shari. Keep up the good work out there, and we'll keep supporting you in every way we can.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thanks.